interpretive, this can be another rare one, about 2% of the population. And a buddy of mine who was recently getting trained in fuels, becoming certified, we were, the two of us in a room, we'd meet at a coffee shop or something where there's a lot of people, or a little restaurant or a chain place or something. And it was so funny having the two of us in there because we knew from this information, especially as he was learning it, it's like, we're probably it, like being able to connect the dots that this person turned away from this person when they were saying hi, and other people might have said, "Oh, that's kind of weird." We're like, our minds were just on fire to say, what are the dots connecting? How do these things tie together? And I'll say for myself especially, my knowledge worker column, my making the world a better place through better information, is not the strongest. It's like slightly above average. I always tell people I'm not very smart, but I am very quick. I can connect dots. Even if I don't have all the required information, my brain isn't waiting for all those things to be filled in because I'm so in to saying, okay, what are the connections here? And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't go to school for this. I didn't, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a social worker. I wasn't even a manager at the time that or a business owner at the time that I created Fuels. But I just kept looking to people and saying, they're always looking for jobs, and jobs are always looking for people. They can't find each other in a bright kitchen with a map. It's plain as the nose on their face, but the conversation is rarely, when people talk about, things not matching up, it's like, it's not about their skills, experience, and education. It's about how they feel and how engaged they are in the challenges that they face at work, and how much that's a reflection of who they are as people, who they see themselves to be, that connection. Being an interpretive, I'm sure, was a big help in me, even seeing that connection and kind of seeking that possibility out. So if you're an interpretive, you're great at connecting dots. You might ruin the movies for your friends to be like, oh, that's the killer. They're going to die. Because you can see movies, to be coherent, have to have sequences of things that will eventually make sense. So what's really leading up to an aha moment later on in the movie for your friends, you're like, wait, that's happening. And of course, if there are industries, if there are businesses or groups out there, a place where you can help out, where they're like, we don't know what's going on. We have this data, we have this data, we have this data. There's something in the middle here that we just can't put our finger on. You're like, boop, and then you're seen as a genius. So it's great to be seen as a genius. So definitely find those areas. If you're an interpretive where you can help people connect dots, it's a good thing.